Welcome back to Python MC. In this section, we need to show you the solution to the final coding challenge. We have this sampler class, and all it does is it has a constructor method which will take this original file, which is the file you want to sample, and it's going to use create audio slice to create a new sound file from the sample, starting from start measure and ending at end measure. And the key to this is that you're going to assign this to this new sample to self.sound file. Okay, so basically it's going to take original file, track, start measure, and end measure, and then you're going to use that inside create audio slice and then assign that to self.sound file. Now remember, create audio slice, all that does is doesn't play a clip, it just takes a sample of that clip, a slice of it. You have these arguments, sound file, start, and end measure. You're just going to assign that to a variable, in this case self.sound file. So it had some question marks here, then a dot, some more question marks. There's a bit of a hint of how to do this. Here's the solution. It was simply self.track. So we took original files, track, start measure, and end measure. It said self.track equals track, self.sound file equals create audio slice. Now you'll notice that you start measure and end measure don't have like self.start measure or self.end measure. Okay, you only need self.track equals track, but you didn't need self.start measure equals end measure, self.start measure equals start measure. So you didn't need that because you're just using it inside create audio slice and then just assigning this to self.sound file. So you really only use that once and it sort of generates that sample, and then you just assign that to self.sound file just like you would any other sound file, any other clip, any other beat. Okay, so it basically just uses those arguments once and then just sort of gets rid of them. They don't really reference them again in the code. So that's how we did it. We just did self.track equals track, self.sound file equals this create audio slice. And so when you run it, it will work perfectly fine. It'll play like this. Okay, we're just going to play it now.
You can shoot me with your words. You can cut me with your lies. You can kill me with your hatefulness. But just like life, but just like life, but just like life, but just like life, all right, 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 all right.
Okay, that's it. We corrected the code. We sort of solved that puzzle, completed the challenge. You have a bunch of cool stuff in here. We played around with samples and beats in interesting ways. What I think you should do now is create your own EarSketch file, your new script. Maybe call it My Samples or whatever you want to call it. And maybe you want to borrow some of the classes and methods, all the different things that we did, and use this as inspiration. But you now have all the skills to start on your own, get into it. You've now completed levels 1, 2, and 3 of Python MC. Maybe it's time to become a Python MC coach and start to teach other people. Great job, congratulations. Hopefully see you again on Python MC.